This is going to be a very specific reading for a very specific group of people. I'm going to tell y'all who it's for, and then I'm going to get into the message of it all. Okay, first, there's a Pisces that's very indecisive about something. You can apply this to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any other placement you feel is relevant, okay? So there's a Pisces that's trying to make a decision about something. You don't know which way to go. There's an Aquarius who is single and in their little bag doing their thing, okay? But message for you. There's a Scorpio that's trying to manifest some type of wealth. There's a Pisces, and there's an Aries that's sick of somebody's shit and or sick of something that's going on, okay? If none of those specifically apply to you, the message could still apply. Just listen for a little bit and see if it does. Or you could be cross-watching for one of these signs. But yeah, you've been dreaming about something, whether that's figuratively, like, you know, I have a dream, or it's like literally you go to sleep and you have a dream about something that you already put a plan in motion for, that you have been manifesting, that you have been hoping for. You could have been like literally scripting it, or trying to manifest it. Shameless plug, I have a manifestation, not a playbook, girl, what is it? I have a manifestation workbook. So if you're trying to get more specific with your manifestations, check the link in my bio, okay? So this is something that you feel like you have been like very diligent with. Like you feel like you should have seen success up until this point. You've been doing your little affirmations, you've been doing your visualizations, you've been like doing everything they say you need to do to manifest whatever this is, right? But for some reason, I'm feeling like for some reason, because I would not be reading cards, I would not be telling you nothing if it was all just working out perfectly, right? So let's see what's really the issue. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, what I feel like you don't see yourself as abundant, and the Devil, you're like letting certain energies convince you that you're not abundant, or that you don't deserve something, maybe that you deserve less, either based on like experiences you've had in the past, based off of like your experience or level of expertise in a certain area. Judgment, a judgment is being made, and or you're calling too much judgment on yourself. Two of Cups, this makes me feel like someone is gonna come and help with this. Someone who has a key, they have a key to something, like either they're gonna motivate you to do what you need to do, and or they have the exact cheat code that can help you. Like I said, I have a manifestation workbook in my bio, so if you would like to check that out, you can. I also do consultations to help you manifest, so maybe I'm the one with the key. I do have some keys, girl, but yeah. So it definitely feels like things have been taking a while. Five of Swords. It's like you're not trying to hear nothing I'm talking about. It's just the truth. Like, you do feel like up until a point you should have had some success with this. You could have been working on this by yourself, because I feel like it's not a lot of people involved. A lot of people don't know exactly what you're trying to manifest or what you're trying to do. But for some reason, it's like this has been causing you a lot of, I don't want to say strife. I'm hearing like strife and pain. Like, it's like I just keep hearing that you feel like you should have been successful. You should have achieved it. You should have done it already. Like, so what is holding you back is that you don't see how fast things are happening to you in relation to how things happen usually for other people. So if it's like the Lovers card and the Five of Pentacles is out. So let's just, for example, we say you meet somebody and then y'all start dating like immediately, or they want to like propose to you in a couple of months, or like, but for other people it takes them like years and years and years to get something settled. Or like in your career you have a good amount of growth or like achievement, but for other people it could take like 5 to 10 years to get to where you are right now. So on one part I want to say it does feel like you're being a tiny whiny bit ungrateful. But on the other hand, I do get how you're like, okay, I feel like I've been putting in the work, what's going on, why is this not happening for me, or what you perceive as not happening. I also feel like if you released some sort of resistance, things could happen a lot faster. So like if you're telling yourself, what's the point of dating, because I haven't met nobody up to this point, but you're not going out, you're not like putting yourself out there, get on the app or whatever you do when you date, like are you doing any of that? Or like if it's for a job growth or career growth, like are you putting yourself in spaces where you can grow around people who you can grow with? And especially I say that because the Lovers, I feel like there's an absence of something, and it feels like a person, either a person or like a collective group of people, like a friend group, a relationship or something like that. Like it feels like an absence of something that's making you kind of feel like, I don't know, I want to say, I'm hearing something about networking, like maybe you need to go network, or you feel like you haven't been networking, or like how are you supposed to network. Also, somebody might be coming in who wants to network with you. I did do a reading about a mentor coming in, I will link it below, but it's like you don't see the choices coming in, let alone the choices that you already have. Like, even if they don't seem like, I don't want to say good choices, girl, but you have choices. Like, you have options for, you can go this way, you can go this way, you can go do this, you can do that, you can have this, you can have that. But it's more so either you not making the decision or you not trusting in the decisions. Like, you're not being satisfied with the options that you're being given. But also, this doesn't feel like someone who is like subjected to someone else or something else making the decisions for you. Like, it's not like you have to sit around and wait for this thing to happen. You can actually just go make the decision yourself. Like, decide what you want to do. You don't have to, I don't want to say get permission, but like, you don't have to get permission. You don't have to ask. You don't have to like beg. You can just decide if you want to do something. I think it's more so investing in yourself and the decisions that you want to make. There's like an illusion of something, an illusion of knowledge. Like, it's like you kind of act like you don't know. Like, you act like you don't know something, or like you need a leader, or like you need a guide. That's not to say don't like count on your spirit guides and your ancestors and stuff like that, but it's, on one hand, you can make decisions for yourself. On another hand, your spirit team doesn't have a plan in motion that you don't see, because everything don't need to be your business. Like, if you go to a restaurant and order food, you don't need to stand over the chef in the kitchen and watch them make it. Like, you know they're going to make it, and you just be patient and wait for your food. And if you decide that they're taking too long, you go somewhere else and you can commune with someone else who might be able to help you faster. And it could also be a thing, like whether it's a spirit team or like a, never mind, whether it's like an environment where you're in and you feel like you're not growing as much, maybe in a job, or like if you're passionate about a certain thing, you don't see it taking off as fast, switch communities. Not really communities, but like, say for example, you're making videos on TikTok and it's not really, go to Instagram. Like, if you feel like you're working at a job, they're not increasing your pay, go to a different job. Like, let it not be that easy for everybody, okay? But it's like just a situation where you have more control than you're allowing yourself to have, or like you're giving yourself credit for. Six of Swords. Okay. Never mind. They're saying move on to something more positive or happy, so I'm gonna just see what that is about. Temperance. You shouldn't be insecure about the things that you will achieve, especially if, was this the reading where I said you have a dream? I think so, maybe, but if it wasn't, okay. Anyway, so it's like some of you have a dream, figuratively or literally, and there's a need to be balanced between like normal human insecurities and like disbelief, I want to say, kind of like, versus knowing the success of what you're manifesting. Like, if you have had a dream, or you have had a tarot reader tell you, or you've had somebody prophesize, or you've read something, felt something that told you were going to be successful in a certain aspect, let's just believe it. I mean, you don't have to, but for the most part, I feel like there needs to be a very, I don't know if I should say fine line or thick line, because I'm hearing both. Like, there should be a line between like, oh, I feel insecure about this, or I don't really know, or like how you get nervous, or stage fright. Like, there's like a stage fright, or like a fear, and then there's like a complete like backing away from your manifestation, backing away from things that you say you want, or that you know that you want for yourself. You need to see yourself in a more abundant light, and see yourself as someone capable of achieving the things that you want to achieve. That's what I have. If you would like to book a reading with me, the link is in my bio. Okay? And y'all have a good day.